It's Friday now. It's trivia now. It's Friday now. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. It's trivia time. Around Friday night, put it in your calendar, make sure that you're here, alright, because you're gonna wanna be here for that trivia Friday night.
Hey folks, hey, welcome. Here we are. We were having some trouble with the one we call Felix. He's being dastardly today. We don't know what it is. He got his hand caught in a mousetrap earlier. We still haven't gotten him out of that. He's just being a dastardly little foe. Hello folks and welcome. Small correction. The intro screen did say one of the categories was folks. That's a typo on my behalf. It's the category is forks, not folks. Got our reigning champ here, Lara. But welcome, folks. Welcome to the most controversial, the most hated live stream trivia on Kahoot, or on YouTube through Kahoot on a Friday night. We're coming at you live from Studio KEN. I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a house full of rocking chairs. I hope things go smoother. I hope Felix gets his shit together so I can have Big Al join me in here and he can join us in here. But I don't know. He's choosing to be dastardly. R and L are not even anywhere close on the keyboard. I know, but I say folks so much, I think I just typed it. That was the discussion, folks. Forks. It's forks. It's 100% forks. That looks like a tasty Yingling. It is a very tasty Yingling. Found at my local Wegmans. Danny Wegman apparently gets Hetty Topper in. Allison picked up 2 4-packs. So, there we go. Let's do flowers. Is that one of the categories? Sure. Why not? Few too many brews when making the title screen. I think it just went too fast. Alright, here we go. So folks, if you need to know if there's trivia this week, you can always go to istheretriviathisweek.com and you can find out for yourself. It's a multimedia extravaganza experience. But we won't bother getting into that. Tonight we're just gonna dive into trivia. We're just gonna get started. Let me fire this bad boy up and we will have a great 90-minute distraction from our lives. How's my audio? My audio all right? You know what would be interesting? Because Lara suggested flowers, and she's the reigning champ. It would be interesting if we did that the reigning champ could select the next week's category, but I don't know if I like that. Audio's A1. Okay. I tweaked it a little, so I was hoping that'd be the case. Berg, long time no see. Always first. Berg's always first in. First in, first out. Oh my god. Well, we had a couple interesting events happen to us this week. We needed to have a plumber come over. Luckily, it wasn't the plumber from Lee. It was just a regular plumber. That was interesting. Sink kept backing up. Dishwasher kept backing up. It was a mess. Sink overflowed. Dishwasher overflowed. Oh god, it leaked into the basement onto the workbench on all my power tools. Get out of town. That wasn't really great.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Alright. Who do we got playing tonight, guys? We got Ferg, we got Flying Cobras, we got Turd Boy, there he is. We got Grandma K, we got Mac. We got Pelican, we got Smashley, we got Hugh Janus, we got Alicia, we got Answer, we got Lenny, we got just one little guy. We got Seymour 33333333, we got Snarky Marky, Poochie Toots, Joe the Plumber, welcome. I'm more worried about the plumber from Lee. He was plumbing his wife by the sea. His wife said, "Stop your plumbing, I hear someone coming." The plumber's still plumbing, said, "If anyone's coming, it's me." My lows are dropped, like the bass ones. It's dropping out. Okay, so my noise gate must be a little fucked. Oh, why is everything something like that? I Suck at Trivia's here. Mrs. Henry's here. The Tina Turner. Uncle Rico. Folks for Life. We got Biden's teleprompter. We got Scritchy Scratch. Stink. Dick Insider. Zooted Zombie. And Sasquatch is real. Sasquatch is real. Oh, noise gate. Open threshold, close threshold. Expander. What if I turn that off? That might be better. I don't know. Does that sound better? Probably a little bit, maybe. We'll fuck with it as we play trivia. All right, guys. Let me read the rules. So the categories tonight are: the player voted on zombies won last week, and I also decided to do forks. We're doing forks as well. Cars and paintings. Obviously, they all make sense. So tonight we have 40 questions. Person with the most points at the end wins. There's two types of questions: multiple choice questions and puzzle questions. 1,000 points for multiple choice, 2,000 points for puzzle. I will say there's only 3 puzzle questions this week, not 4, so gotta get those big points when you can. Faster you ring, the more points you get, the more points for correct answer streak. We're gonna take a break halfway through to pee, puke, vomit, shit, ass, wipe, use every day. And look at the prize for tonight. A fabulous, fabulous prize. So I'm excited. Why don't we get started, guys? Let's just jump into it, okay? First questions are puzzle questions or sample questions. So let's do that. Here we go, folks. Hopefully everyone's in. You went to Kahoot.it and typed in the thing. Remember to switch from top chat to live chat, yeah. If you don't mind the cussing, yeah. Who wrote the most fork questions this week? Who wrote the most fork questions this week? It's a sample question worth no point. How do you guys feel about forming like an acapella group, a Friday night trivia acapella group? We can meet. That is Go Habs wrote the most fork questions this week. Go Habs was such a little sweetheart. He emailed me a Word doc last week. He was like, "Hey, I wrote a bunch of questions, different categories." And he wrote some really good categories, and me and Al went through them, and it was fun because we got to like play trivia, like reading the questions. But he wrote one particular category that we're gonna do a bonus round of, not this week, but one of these weeks. He wrote trivia. So trivia questions about the Friday night trivia, and they're good. They're good. They made me laugh. So we'll eventually be doing those. Go Habs, a tip of the hat to you. Gosh, that was outstanding. And so this week we were running behind on questions. I didn't write as many, so tonight I loaded up the fort questions in there too. You know, it was good stuff. So any problem with any of the fort questions, you can submit your complaints to gohabs9@aol.com if you need to. We need to do reverse trivia. We make one question and watch you and Al play. I would love that. I would love that. I don't know how we would do it. Well, let's go to the next puzzle question. Put these dates in chronological order. I don't know how we would do it because we pay for Kahoot. So there's a limit. Like if you did the free Kahoot, only like 10 people could play. But if someone else wrote trivia, then me and Al could still host it and like know the answer or not know the answers. But then I don't know how we do that. Oh my god, you give Kahoot money? Yeah, in order for over like 10 people to play, you have to buy a yearly subscription. So we buy it. Just for you guys, you know? We like you guys, so we do that kind of stuff. We like doing this. That's why,
Hey, you rock. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. Carly has my password to the Kahoot. The LaPlants could put it together. Let me think through that. Let me think how we'll do that. Because I like that idea a lot. The firefighter on the right is creepy. This guy's a true all-American right here. Give Eden the controls. Veronique, we missed you last week too. So, obviously these are the order they go in. Fork, 1440 fork, fork, 1990 fork, fork, 2000 fork, fork, 2040 fork. Seymour 333 says, seriously, why is this puzzle laid out so hard for me still? I think my brain just stopped working for a minute when I first tried to figure out the answer. Yeah, it's impossible for the vertical layout. No one likes it. We need to write to Kahoot. Alright, well, without further ado, let's actually kick this off. Let's get Friday Night Trivia started. Fire up your engines. Here we go. Let's do this.
It's Friday.
Whoa. In Shaun of the Dead, what's the pub Shaun wants to go to have a nice cold pint and wait for all of this to blow over? This question was extremely easy for me to write because there's a trivia we used to go to in person in Syracuse, and he'd ask this question, I feel like every other week because he was obsessed with this movie. Is the leaderboard different again, or do you just not have a background? No, I selected the gray background, the tannish background. It's actually called the sand background on Kahoot, I believe. So there we go. Yeah, so when the plumber came over to our house yesterday, I thought actually at first he was a zombie. I thought at first, because when he came in, he was like, drains. Woke up singing the Glorious Sand song this morning. That is the Winchester they go to. Winchester. The Bull and Finch pub, that's like the Cheers pub. The Drunken Clam is Family Guy, and then Moe's is The Simpsons. First points on the Borg. First points on the Borg. Sometimes I get the trivia theme so stuck in my head. I'm trying to work with James so we can write another song. Me, him, and Allison. That would be pretty sweet. He wrote one recently called Robert Roundpants, and that's a really good one. But he's not done with it. He just showed me like a sample of it, and it's really catchy. Wish is not a car by a Buick. Which one is it? I'm not a car person, but I was like, there's so many probably easy questions to write about cars. And I kind of phoned it in a little this week, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? We're all here. We're having a good time. We don't have a poll yet for this week. I like the idea of doing that, like almost like a blind trivia. The hosts are hosting a blind trivia. I spend half my day muttering sound drops to myself. I find myself speaking in sound drops a lot. That is the GTO. I believe that's a Pontiac GTO, right? Ooh, big shake up on the leaderboard there. We got Z's. We got the sleeping Z's. The child has the remote. It's weird. Felix now knows that the remote gets pointed at the TV, so he'll grab it and he'll like point it at the TV. He doesn't know what he's doing with it yet, but he does it. Isn't that right, son? I haven't downloaded the new Spectrum sound drop yet because I couldn't figure out how to snag it from Instagram. I like that one though. If you wanted to see the Moaning Lisa in person, where would you go? Where would you go to see the Moaning Lisa? Someone asked me my Chinese zodiac recently, and I got to respond, I'm a snake.
Snake. I'm a snake.
I feel like that one needs to be kind of turned up a little, right? Or no?
Snake. I'm a snake.
Maybe.
Snake. Snake. Snake.
The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
That is France, in the Louvre. You can go see the Moaning Lisa in the Louvre in France. Wait, the Chinese zodiac, is that... But isn't there only one... Every year there's only one. It's not like... Or do you get one too? Does everyone get one? Does everyone get a Chinese zodiac? I thought it was just the year got the Chinese zodiac.
Everybody gets a car.
Ferg, back on top. Usually, once Ferg's in the lead, he doesn't go back up. I feel like he's only going down. Just one little guy. There he is. Is the Chinese zodiac like the same as just like, you know, Aquarius, Capricorn? I don't know what the... Oh no, because it's an animal. Well, but then the astrology stuff's animals too. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't care either.
I'm not a smart man.
What kind of fork is this? If the fork questions upset you guys, submit your complaints to GoHabs9 at netscapenavigator.com. Damn, what the fuck is that fork? More like, what the fork? What the fork? Hey, child, here. Child's underneath the desk. The complaints are taken very seriously. That is a sardine fork. Apparently a lot of people knew that. A sardine fork. I've never seen the thing in my life. Look at that, though. Looks like it'd be good to, like if you need to, like, scratch the back of your foot or something, or like maybe. Mrs. W says, after working at a silverware factory for 15 years, we've never made that one. Wow. That flat, where? Oh. Son, no. He's now in his seat.
Clearly loves
He's been a fussy Gus all day. I did guess based on scooping a bunch of sardines out of a can. Oh, there goes Ferg. See you later, bud. Sorry, man. I feel like I've been picking on you today.
She's actually hurt.
No, I think she is.
Yeah, she's hurt. She took a hard fall off there.
That would be a good cat comb for sure.
Okay.
I feel like Felix is trying to communicate with the Nazubu. What's that thing? Do we know what that is? I'm very excited to show you guys some of GoHab's other categories, but I didn't want to like speed through them all. I didn't want to do all just 1 week. But then I also kind of feel bad, like, does GoHabs feel like he can't like GoHabs, if you win, you win, you know? You might have a 10-question advantage, but if you win, you win. How many Mary Kates can you get on that fork? So many Mary Kates. It's quite remarkable. Who's Mary Kate? That's a name. That's a name I haven't heard of. In Zombieland, Wish is not a character's nickname. Zombies. My mom doesn't like spooky stuff. What made me think of the Mandalorian? Did I say? Oh, because I said the Star Wars quote. I'm here for the cat magnet. GoHabs, you can get it. I'm sure you can. Oh, Star Wars. I read I fell for a clickbait article thing today. It said, I'm a snake. What the fuck? Why am I having such a difficult time right now?
Yeah, he not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
If the article said, Boise. Boise is the only name that's not on there. Little Rock, Wichita, Tallahassee, and I can't remember the other one. Columbus, maybe? What is it? Rome, New York. They called them as full. Wampsville. The article said the first episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian sets a new record, and I clicked it because I want to know what it is. And the record is that it's the shortest Mandalorian episode produced. I'm like, what the fuck? It's coming out in a week. That's not something I'm excited about. That it's only like 32 minutes or something. Yeah, the child's learned how to throw, so it's not great. I want to hurt Baby Yoda. Oh my god. Nick.
I don't think so, Tim.
In Seinfeld, Kramer borrows Jerry's car. When it begins to overheat, what does he put in the radiator? Tallahassee. Tara, I was thinking the same thing when I tried typing out Tallahassee in the answer box because, and you know, Kahoot doesn't even show anything's right or wrong because they got rid of spell check for whatever reason. But Tallahassee is very hard to spell. That's a good one. Cheers. But, yeah, so there was a plumber at our house. I won't tell the story. I'll let Allison tell the other part of the story just for the hell of it. Because she was there for it. Alright, how do we do that? That was blood. So the price of storing his blood went up, so he didn't want to store the blood at the blood bank anymore. So he took it all out, and he stored it at Newman's house. But Newman wouldn't let him store the blood there anymore because him and Newman made sausages together. And someone saw the sausages, thought Jerry was eating the sausages, so they took all the sausages so he wouldn't eat unhealthy. And Newman got upset that he lost all the sausages, told him to get the blood out of the refrigerator. So he was taking Jerry's car, because they had air conditioning, and Kramer's car didn't have air conditioning. But Jerry's car starts overheating. He has to get out, and it's the radiator, and he doesn't know what to do, so he puts some of his blood in the radiator to keep it going. If you don't like that show after that explanation of an episode, you're hopeless. I would be concerned that my truck would crave more.
Oh, yeah, big girl.
Felix is definitely doing demo on the studio today. Good dogs on fire, zooted. Oh my goodness, look at that shakeup. Blood is cheaper than gas. There you go, son. Oh, he just throws everything everywhere. Good dogs on fire. We need a dog fire. Boom. Here we go. Next question. Select the painting titled Nighthawks. I feel like I've asked questions about this painting before. I like this painting, so that's why I do that. Night husks. Children of the Corn. It's a. They say painting's very relaxing, as you can tell by this guy. What is going on here? Art. Art, obviously. But... There it is. Nighthawks. You can see it in a museum in Chicago. Next time I'm there, I'm gonna go check it out. That gives Felix as an adult. I'm amazed how much paint he doesn't have on his torso, but everywhere else. That's a torso. Man, I'm dropping frames again. That reminds me. This one's called The Night Watch, so don't be fooled. This one's called something of Venus, I believe. And this was The Persistence of Memory. The Persistence of Memories. Painting is relaxing. Felix should try painting. He's destroying everything. The Forks is a National Historic Site in Winnipeg, Canada, named so for the features created by what? Venus de Milo? The Birth of Venus. What am I missing here? Well, this isn't a Sam question. I missed that show. What show is? Oh, The Good Place. I just used it because it was a gift of Kristen Bell.
Prescription jugs.
Rivers. Apparently they're formed by rivers. I don't know anything about that. But we're trusting Go Habs. My dog just yawned in my face. I'm not kidding. It's the worst thing I've smelled that I can recall. Come and change Felix's diaper bin. Oh, who was that just fell off all the way down past everyone? That's embarrassing.
Oh, I think she's actually hurt.
What a moron!
Yeah, she's hurt. She took a hard fall off there. Boy, gosh, I hope
that was brutal. I would be embarrassed if I were them. Nuclear dumps. I'll tell you what, Nutmeg has some crazy kitten dumps. They stink up the whole place. What is the name of the corporation responsible for the outbreak in the Resident Evil series? What is it, Felix? Mom, Dad, Bingo, and Bluey? If you guys haven't, turn on Bluey just to watch the intro. Best intro in the biz. It's only 30 seconds long. Man, that's a good intro to a show. That song. Oh, Felix. Yikes. Bluey's dad's hot. That's the Umbrella Corporation. The Umbrella Corporation. Our little one also enjoys that intro. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think Felix just enjoys it. I like it in general.
Yeah, he doesn't even care about the rest of the show. He just... Huh.
There we go. Same everyone on the video. How many players are there in this fine evening? I gotta see next time. I'll count them up next time. This car brand was commissioned by its government in 1934. He's really going into the puff today. Got the twitches. He went out sledding today. He's had a good day, but he's been bumptious. Tango says, I'm gonna guess 31 because I'm in 31st place. Oh, we're currently at 31. A good amount. It's a swell amount. Looks like we have 1 plus 32. Oh, we got 34 people playing. That is Volkswagen. The old Nazis commissioned them to start, and they ended up starting to make cars in 1937. They made like tanks and shit. But I love my car, and I don't like to think about this fact. Hey, all you VW owners, just remember that. Subaru never did nothing like that, you know? That's all I'm saying. Good dog, still in the lead. See you at Toyota Thon. Good dog. Still in the lead. First puzzle question of the night. What are we gonna do? Match the painting to the title, top to bottom. Oof, tiny little rascals. Wish I could zoom in. Huh? There he is. Just made it small. Wait. Cahoot's mess. If you up it, it goes. I don't know. When Felix screeches, our dog Nala stares with concern. He hasn't screeched once today. That's Ben Allison. Why is that image so little? What did Cahoot do to us? Cahoot, fuck us every time, don't you?
You're a rascal.
Nabs, unacceptable.
The Starry Night. Then we have Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande. Then we got the Scream. This is Felix right there. Then we have the Water Lily Pond. You should have included your face in the Scream painting along with Felix driving. That's a good idea. I'll demand a refund. Ooh, Snarky Marky. Moving on up. Moving on up, we got Snarky Marky. Alright, folks, it's that time that everyone looks forward to bring on the bold, the beautiful, the lovely, the saint, Big Al.
At home, they call me Big Al.
Prescription jugs.
Hey, remember to each give her at least one compliment, guys.
Prescription jugs.
Boobs.
Swing.
Boobs.
Here I come. Let's do this. Hold on, first. But first, don't talk to me until I've had a sip of my heady topper. Don't talk to me. If you could read the bottom of my socks, I need a heady topper. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, cheese eaters. I missed you all. How was everyone's week? Who's got a fun story? We don't have a poll.
Oh, we don't have a poll.
We need a poll. You're sounding fine. I get that. These cookies are usually adorned with fork marks on top. All 4 of these cookies are delights, but these ones in particular, the little fork marks, really makes them that much better. The poll can ask if anyone got forked this week, because my job forked me good. I like that. I like that. Okay. Hold on. Engage with your audience. Who's ready to get engaged? Ooh, fork this week. Or wait. Did you get fork this week? Yes or no? Is that all I want to say? I think so. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Good enough? Let's do it. I hope everything's okay with your... When I pressed Ask Community, everything went up dark for a second. That was pretty scary. Corporate gaslighting. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Tango. All the small things. Truth care. Wait, how does that go? Truth care, truth brings. Work sucks, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Thanks, son. You liked me. The Walking Ned franchise originally started as what? As what? The cooks are all sitting around all of them, chomping on a chunk of cheddar. Chomping on a chunk of cheddar. The same brick. Is
Pass
it
me the cheddar brick.
Is it a big brick of cheddar, like a big chunk, or is it a really small one and you're all crowded around like this? Or is it a big one so you can sit on either end of the couch? You guys must have won the lottery to buy that. Hey, what I'm asking is... Could
you describe some cheese for me, please?
It's wide and long. Oh. Wow, Ewa. Coming at you from all sides. The Walking Ned, if you could tell, if you've ever watched it, the dialogue is the same in the comic book that it is in the show. This is the way it is now. This is how it's gotta be. Coral! Coral! Y'all keep dropping. Yeah. You know what I've got to say about that. You just give me a moment. Because I don't know where it is. There it is. Oh, I have to press it again. There it goes. Okay, I'm going slow. I gotta hurry up. Here we go. Subaru was founded in 1953 in which country? I can tell you which one it wasn't, based on what we discussed earlier. Pelican liked the comic books. Got lost in season 1. Wow, that was pretty early on. I think we made it to season 5-ish? Do we have family in Canada? Well, Sand over here probably does. He's got some French-Canadian roots. When...
Sometimes you have a little French-Canadian in you.
French-Canadian. Oddly enough, when Felix was first created, who wants to hear about it? When we went to the first couple of doctor's appointments, we had to fill out all these forms about our genetic history, and one form I remember specifically asked if either of us had any French-Canadian genetics or like family history. What are the words I'm trying to say? I can't even think. Because there's some genetic condition. Apparently, you're more at risk of if you have a French-Canadian ancestry. Which
Probably all the asbestos you guys make.
I don't know. I thought that was super weird. A little French-Canadian. I heard French-Canadian and my brain went, oui? I don't know. I don't remember what it was. But it was like specifically asked if it was French-Canadian and something else. I was like, I don't know. But really, like, everyone's at risk for something anyway, you know? I'm at risk right now. Who knows what's gonna fall from the sky? What style of painting is The Persistence of Memory by Dali? The Persistence of Memory. Speaking of things falling from the sky, see what I did there? This week.
Haystack.
Haystacks? Is that what it was? Haystacks. Haystacks. I don't know what that is.
The top thing on Google, like the snippet that's generated, because I searched French Canadian heritage newborn, it says, people ask, what genetic problems do French Canadians have?
Genetic problems.
What kind of problems do those French Canadians have?
Tay-Sachs. Don't know. Surrealism. Boy, it's surreal how those clocks melted. Zut de l'or. Yeah, they want to know about all your bits and bobs when you fill out those forms. They want to know more about us than we know about ourselves. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. Joe the plumber is on fire. So, we had a plumbing issue this week. We needed to get our pipes cleaned. What the heck was that? I think that was a piece. What the heck was that? Something just... Was it just the cord?
I don't know, maybe it's another night. Are you having a night
Oh my
terror?
god, I think I had a night terror last night. I think it's because I had chocolate too late at night.
Yeah.
I woke up, I was having a nightmare, and I woke myself up screaming. I've never experienced that before. In the beginning, this 2005 best-selling novel was simply titled Forks. Now that everyone's already answered the question. I did not see the plumber's crack. His shirt was tucked in. It was tucked in.
He doesn't like that stereotype.
Yeah. So this fella came over, this plumber. We had some pipes that needed to be drained. With a snake. He came over with a snake. Cleared out all of our drains.
Snake.
He walked in, he's like...
Snake. I'm a snake.
And I was like, I thought you were a plumber. And then he was like...
The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
And I was like, well, I can't see him because your shirt's tucked in. That was Twilight. That's what Matilda's reading. So we had a plumber come over. I don't know, he fixed the issue that we were having. Meanwhile, we had this ice storm. This ice storm came and got ice everywhere.
Careful. There's a bear out there.
There was just ice everywhere. This show is about a real estate agent turned zombie. So he was looking at the issue. He was tinkering around in there. I was working. I had Felix here. Sam wasn't home. It was a little bit of chaos, but it was okay. I had it under control. It was fine. The plumber, very nice guy. Very nice guy. He explained what he was doing. I pretended like I understood. But basically I was like, do you take a card? Please, I would like to use my sink and dishwasher. But he was tinkering. He came in and out of the house a few times. Santa Clarita Diet with Timothy Elephant and Drew Barryless. So one time when he came back in, he said, oh, some ice fell on my windshield and it got cracked. It cracked it. And I was like, oh no, that doesn't seem good. And he's like, yeah, it's like shattered. I was like, oh Jesus. Uh-oh. And he wasn't kidding. I went out there and I looked, and that did in fact happen. This car manufacturer produces a line named after the tallest mountain in the United States. I look exactly like him when I style my hair backwards. Oh, I wish we could go back. Veronique. So yeah, anyway, the ice was really heavy on a branch, and it broke the branch, and the branch fell on this guy's windshield, and it was like completely shattered and smashed.
So he couldn't drive his car, so he had to stay at our house, and he's still here.
He lives here now. So that was something. So it turns out we may end up with more than just a plumbing issue. He was really nice about it, but he did say, it's not my car, it's a company vehicle, so we'll see what happens.
So in a way, we did see the plumber's crack.
We did see the plumber's crack. A bunch of them. GMC. The Denali. The Denali is the mountain. Maybe he could write the group source trivia. he seemed like a nice enough guy. He lives where we used to live. We were talking about local restaurants and things. Talked about Chowder Fest. You know? I feel like he would be into it. I feel like he would be into it. What happens in the first scene of the Thriller music video? Nick Fraser's been to Chowder Fest. So, we were sitting at a brewery outside, and it was like 90 degrees out that day. And they were having Chowder Fest. Like, at all the local establishments can set up like a pop-up out front, and they serve chowder out of, you know, a crock pot or whatever. There were throngs of people. Chowder heads. They were everywhere. Eating, it was so hot out, and they were all eating chowder. Getting drunk, just wasted, smashed, drinking chowder, gulping it down. Milky oysters and clams. So, no, oh my god. Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu.
Play the theremin.
Oh mon dieu.
Oh, fuck me, man.
I can't believe you've done this.
You guys suck.
Got him! This must be a first.
Got him. Got him. No one got that right. Apparently it starts, the car runs out of gas, and then they start walking. And chaos ensues. Madness takes its toll. In the movie Cars, who does Tim Allen voice? Speak of the devil, literally. Puff baby, puff daddy, puff mom. That's how the Bluey intro goes. It's like puff mom. Puff dad. Nutmeg. Moose. Felix isn't in it because he's watching it. Oh, it's a show, Veronique. It's on Disney Plus. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've watched more of it than Felix has. That is the Buzz Lightyear car, not the ham truck. That's what I would drive. That's what I would drive. But everybody would complain because I would eat all the ham in it. So when I showed up at my destination, they'd be like, I ordered all this ham. Where is it? And I'd be like, sorry about that. Apparently it's just the Buzz Lightyear car. Is that correct? Puff Daddy?
Yeah, it's just Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear car.
Apparently it's only in it for a couple minutes.
Spooky Tim Allen. That's why I had a night terror last night. That's the vision I saw. Hiccups. Who painted this famous work, Olympia? Paint me like one of your French girls.
Oh, we could have asked about that.
So, do I have any other stories? Let me see. I got the plumber story. That one took kind of a while, didn't it? It took kind of a while. Good news is, guess what? Not only do we have the plumbing issue fixed, he lives here now. He can help us pay rent, help us pay for the plumbing bill. And see how it all came full circle?
Beautiful voice on him, too. He's a great singer.
Great singer. He really likes Bluey, too. I want Bluey's dad to draw me like a French girl. Does Bingo's... well, I guess Bingo's dad is the same as Bluey's dad. But do the parents have names? Or are they just mom and dad? You know what else? Last weekend? You know what else? You know what else? That's mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. That is by... Or, well, Olympia is by mayonnaise. See? It looks like it was painted with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise was out of paint. It was like, I got this tub of Hellmann's sitting here. Got this fine woman. Tub of mayonnaise. Let's make something happen. What is this, Bluey? I was watching Abbott Elementary and it was like a whole side plot. It's a cartoon. Australian cartoon about a dog family. Dog family and friends. They get into all kinds of hijinks. What kind of fork is this? Bandit and Chili are the mom and dad's names. But it's good. You know, we put it on occasionally. We were flipping through last weekend. We didn't know what to watch. We were doing the dance. I don't know what this fork is. I'm like, what the fork? We ended up watching Rugrats. We watched like 5 episodes of it. Because we thought, oh, we watched this when we were little. Maybe Felix will be into it. Nope. He had other things to do. Well, we enjoyed it. We watched it.
We watched like 5 episodes.
What the fork are those? Those? 4 of you knew that was, in fact, an ice cream fork. Which, who the fork is eating ice cream with a fork? Let alone this fork. This is like the fanciest thing. Whoever is eating ice cream with this doesn't know what ice cream is. It's not really ice cream. It's some fancy thing. It's not ice cream. We bought ice cream today. A whole tub of it. Who the fork uses a fork for ice cream? Exactly.
Hey, send complaints to GoHab.
Did they have chunky ice cream back in the day? Yeah, it was literally like an ice cube with cream poured on it. From the wet nurse. Or the cow. They brought their ice... Oh, you good? They brought their one ice cube that took days to form. They brought it outside as a family and stood under the cow. That's how they created it. And then they had, by the time they finished that, it was a little slushy, so they could use a fork to eat it. And then they forked it. Who's this?
Wow, you went through your round quick.
Did I? I felt like I took forever. Just droning on and on. Maybe they hadn't perfected the science yet. Yeah. There's something there. We're gonna make sundaes this weekend at some point. We got stuff for sundaes based on... Because last night we watched an episode of Seinfeld and they had little sundaes and those sexy little cups.
Curvy.
The curvy, pear-shaped, sexy little cups. They had their sundaes in them. And I was like, I'm gonna get stuff to make those. That is Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Here he is. Hard to find a photo of that fella. The picture quality was giving Bob Rice. Totally. Bob Rice.
Bob Rice.
Bob Rice. Whoa. Parliamentarian is on fire.
He's on fire!
Fire.
Bob Ross is the original ASMR. Who is this? Yes, that's right. Most people paint Bob Ross. That's why we couldn't find a good photo. Huh?
You can't eat the headset.
EC. This GIF is amazingly cursed. You know, it was getting late. It was down to the wire. And Felix wouldn't let me set him down. Oh my god. So I made that with one hand the whole time, so frustrated that I couldn't just stand up and floss to figure out how to do it. Because I was trying to figure out where to move his hips. I gotta figure out where to move Bob's hips. Where to put his arms. And all I wanted to do was floss. We need Bob Ross to floss it. Oh, the chair. Okay, that's gone on long enough. Dancing mom. Dancing mom. Dancing dads. Dancing dad. Paul's little worm. Flexin' father. Bob Floss. Alright, I just want to look at him one more time. Look at parts of his arm are missing. That's fine. I'm sure he can paint just fine without it. We'll sail without him. Do you come up with a person first and tiff on their name until you find a pun, or do you get the GIF inspiration first? It depends. It really depends. It depends on the categories that week, and sometimes it just comes right to you, but then sometimes you really need to think about it. And then sometimes we'll think of, oh, who is this? And then I don't really know how to execute it. Like earlier you said Amanda Bynes and Amanda Tynes. Like, he was picturing her head on the end of fork tines. I was like, I don't know. I feel like I just won't do it justice. And that's how we landed on Bob Floss. Puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Match the car to its logo, top to bottom. We had a very similar one of these. But it wasn't this one. Exactly. So, you know, use your noodles. Noodle on it. Bjork and fork.
Fork. Oh, that would have been a good one.
Oh.
And put a fork in a swan dress or something.
See, you know, there's other voices.
Bjork. Bjork and Bjork. Ah, that was so good.
Sometimes I just can't think of one. We did one with George Clooney and George Coney. Everybody hated that one. But you know, sometimes the well runneth dry. Amanda Tynes on Monday, you're gonna be like, what the hell's Bjork? Okay, let's see how we did. What is this?
That's Infinity.
Infinity. Acura. Mercedes. Lexus.
I should have rotated the icons so they're all different directions just to make it harder.
So, Amanda Tynes. Now, I was thinking I could go spooky with it because it's zombie week as well, and it could be like her head on the Tynes. But, I don't know. Is that too spooky? Is that too spooky?
I mean, if I saw it in real life,
It would be spooky in real life. Would it be spooky because she had 4 heads? No longer has heads? Or would it just be spooky that they're on the Tynes?
I think both.
Okay.
Oh, these fucking frogs.
Lenny is on fire.
He's on fire!
Smoke like fire.
We're dropping them. We're just dropping frames.
Oh no, that's not that just does that every time with the stats. YouTube, it shows you that. If you want to see where you're dropping frames,
Oh.
you can look here. If
I'm
that
not.
box is
I wasn't in the right place.
so like, this is fine. This isn't. It didn't really drop viewers there.
Just dropping frames.
Yeah. So
Just stacking wood.
waiting for the aliens to return like they fucking should.
No
so
jobs. No
Close
blowjobs.
Encounters.
My past life cost
Cost
my past life cost cast sobs. Man,
I can't believe
believe
that
this
shit.
too many times, not enough rhymes, just counting dimes.
Did we ever show that on?
Strider.
Yeah, did we ever show that?
I think so. We should show it.
Waiting for the aliens to return like they fucking should. All right, poll. Vote for one of next week's categories. We got 2 brand new ones this week. We got plays, and we got donuts.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell my story about donuts.
I think it's spooky because child stars are cursed. Also, Amanda Bynes throwing a bong out the window. Where does that come from? Uberstank trademarked what? I missed a bunch there.
Worms. Your donuts make me go nuts.
I'm gonna send you a donut picture. Yeah, we'd love to see it.
Yes. Show me your donuts.
Show me your donuts.
Show me your donut holes, Veronique. Show me your holes. I went into the grocery store.
You went into the grocery store?
I went into the grocery store earlier.
Wow.
I did. I was looking for bread. Fresh baked bread.
Yes, for BLTs.
For BLTs. I did not even see it. I did not even see it. I smelled this smell and I became a cartoon. I was no longer a human Allison. I was a cartoon Allison. My nostrils enlarged, they flared, and then my body lifted up off the ground. And there were these lines, these scent lines undulating towards me as they were swallowed up by my vacuum-like nostrils.
Your olfactories?
As I floated towards the smell, which was a display of donuts. It was, oh my god, the donuts. I wanted one so bad and then I didn't buy any. And then I walked by them 3 different times.
Yeah, then I heard about them all afternoon. I should have got those donuts.
I don't even know which one it was. It was like there was a candle lit of fresh, the best donut smell. you could ever smell. And then I just walked by.
Looks like donuts is next week, though.
I didn't buy any. You know what I bought instead? Salads.
Yeah.
I bought salads for lunch. Because I went in there hungry. It was during lunch. And I was hungry, so I thought, oh, it's probably just that I'm hungry. And I also had Sundays in the back of my mind.
It's definitely time to pee or poop, whatever you need to do, Tango.
Maybe you have donuts. But, yeah. So, I didn't buy any, but then when I got home, I saw you texting me a picture of the the bundt cake that you made. I was like, oh my god, there's donuts! Donut-shaped things just everywhere. They all look so good. I'm invested in the donut story was... That's how it ended. That's it.
Story.
I still... Oh my god, I would really like to go back and get some of those donuts. But there was something special about them. I've never had that happen to me.
Mm.
Normally I go into Wegmans and I come back and I'm still, like, the whole time I maintain my human form. This time, though...
You're like a cartoon. Your ankles... And you floated.
My eyes bulged out. They were hearts.
You were like our trivia magnet.
I was like the trivia magnet. So, if you win...
If you win trivia this week, you win a fabulous magnet.
Look at the eyeballs!
Of Allison designed it, of course. Brilliant designer here. Our third version of the magnet.
That's kind of what I looked like at Wegmans with my eyes.
I fucking won trivia. There it is. Look at that cat. It's a great looking magnet. You gotta love that. But also, the prize you win this week, which, by the way, Lara C. We know we still got to send you the magnet and the prize. We got something for you. But this week, you get to paint your own little unicorn. Whoever wins, all I ask is that you send me a photo of the finished product. I want to see how well you paint this unicorn, paint by numbers. My favorite part about that is it's deep stretched. The canvas is deep stretched. So whoever I give this to, I'd love to give you a deep stretch. Look at that thing. Don't you want that? I actually think this would be quite fun to put together.
There's fairies as well. There's a
fairies
mushroom.
That get a deep stretch.
There's some stars for all you star folk. The constellation.
There's some mushrooms with a little bit of
Oh, that's from the fairies.
Yeah. Huh. There we go. I got a prize for 1 week that I don't know when it's gonna be, but I am very excited about it. Very excited about it.
The unicorn. Yeah, this week because it's a painting.
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 Oh my god, why am I in 23rd place? I'm in last place, but now it's serious. Which Forkman did you like the most? This woman eating her, that came.
Oh, for sure.
This guy's pissed because he's waited 5 minutes for his food at this pseudo high-end restaurant that he brought this woman that he just met. That guy is.
Do you think
this guy just had a colonoscopy? And this woman's excited about...
Spread my ass.
This woman's gonna do a very boring weekend, but try to make it exciting to everyone on Instagram. Like, I'm just relaxing! And shit like that, you know? That's what she's doing. And then, of course...
I wonder what that's like.
This is just the Maytag man.
There he is. The Maytag man. You know what I did? Earlier? I made a snow angel.
A snow angel.
I did.
A snow angle, I actually think.
I made a snow angle. You know what's hard to do is not destroy your snow angle after you make it. There's a moment, which I forgot about, because I haven't made one in eons.
Mm-hmm.
But I made it, and I tried to show our son the fun you can have in the snow. put him on a sled, and then I made a snow angle, and that's about the extent of it.
You want to read some more questions? Well, I pee. 'Cause I
But-
forgot to pee.
Sure. I made the shape, and then I laid there thinking, what do I do now? How do I get up? You have to, like, kick the pile aside that forms between your legs, or push that aside. Then how do you get up? Which Disney princess is going to paint with all the colors of the wind? All the colors of the wind. Disney. This is for all the Disney moms, Disney families. In this house, we do Disney. We do Disney Plus, and then we watch Bluey. And soon we'll be watching The Mandalorian. Oh no, Pelican! Sorry to hear that.
What happened?
He's got to go pick somebody up at the airport, so he can't get drinking.
That's Veronique's donut she ate. It's Veronique's little donut. I believe what flavor? That's Ruby Starfruit, isn't that one? Or...
I think it's a peach flavor.
Keep going if you want.
Okay, bye.
I'm here live.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands and butt cheeks together. Sale's coming around for Big Al.
They call me Big Al, and I have dingers.
Restricted jokes. We actually picked up that paint by numbers at a Wegmans, so we didn't even get it online. That's Pocahontas. Pocahontas. I was thinking about it. Is Pocahontas the only Disney princess that's like based on a real person? Isn't that weird that they chose to do? I don't know anything about Disney really, but I need if there's anyone in the chat who does Disney, let me know. Why is Pocahontas the one princess that's a real one? Like they're talking about Disney princesses. It seems like Cinderella, Snow White. Well, Snow White was real, right? They shouldn't have named her. That's what I'm getting at. They should have named her Pocahontas, right?
Hello.
Snow White wasn't a real person. In The Sopranos, Tony's mother threatens to stab him with a fork in which body part? I think there's also that Charlize Theron movie, Monster. Is that Disney? I think she's a Disney princess, right? The dwarves were real. And they put... Wait, is Snow White the one that's in the coma? Or is it Cinderella? Wait, Sleeping Beauty's in the... No, Cinderella's in the... Wait a second. What the hell's the deal with Snow White? Wait, doesn't she eat like an apple or something and fall asleep too or something? Was she banging any of the dwarves? She had a poison apple and went to sleep, right? They all like end up going to sleep. At least we all can agree The Little Mermaid is a true story. But they all fall asleep, right? They end up all falling asleep. And the dwarves have their way with it. You know one of the dwarves looked up her dress. They're out there all by themselves, just all 7 of them, He's going off to work. Talking about hoes all day. Stab Tony in the eye. The Little Merman was the first Disney princess after 30 years without one. Cinderella doesn't fall asleep. She just becomes poor again. Who created Night of the Living Dead? A lot of fainting couches. It is definitely bashful looking up the skirt. Someone's definitely... It would be bashful. Here, Droopy was, Wait, is there a Droopy? Are one of the Seven Dwarfs... Is one called Droopy? Because I bet Droopy's hung. That's all I'm gonna say. Where does that name come from? Somewhere.
Nice cock.
Not fainting, it was swooning. All those princesses were swooning. There was a Droopy, wasn't there? Or no? Dopey, Droopy. Grumpy. I got for the record, Matt, I got Felix the Seven Dwarves book on wish.com. That's how I know about it. My little brother stabbed my older sister on the thigh with a knife because she wanted to come to church at Christmas time and was too young to come with us. What? I would be trying to get out of Christmas or church on Christmas. That's George Romero. Oh, fuck! I mean. What does the HOV stand for in HOV lane? Oh, we might have had this question. There's a couple repeats, I think. Give me a break. We write so many. How am I supposed to not do repeats? You know?
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
Tango Lima says 304 days till Christmas. Oh, that can't be right, can it? Oh yeah, I guess it is. The Jay-Z lane. You guys got a lot of stab and puncture wounds. Looks like 52% of the people got forked this week. That's good or bad, I don't know. Ah, ha, ha, ha. The HOV stands for the high occupancy vehicle. That's the carpool lane. That's the carpool. It's not the heavy occupancy vehicle. Have you been stabbed? Yeah, that's kind of a good poll. Let's go to the next question. Good Dog still in the lead. In what movie does Brad Pitt travel? In what movie does Brad Pitt travels the world to find a cure for a zombie pandemic? Have you ever been stabbed by someone else? That's the question. In most parts of the U.S., occupants of the vehicle are heavy. Probably. Probably. I wish we had more new sound drops, because remember when we did the sound drop showdown last year? That was a lot of fun. But we don't have enough new sound drops to do a sound drop showdown, you know? We gotta revamp all our sound drops, but there's so many staples. Like what? Yeah, I know, son.
How about that one?
That's one of them. That is World War Z. What is the name of the painting below? What is that freaking painting?
You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into that
World War
glory
Z
hole.
in Canada. Wait, no, Canadians don't pronounce a Z as Z. Do you guys? I thought that was like an Australian, New Zealand type thing. Wait, you guys say Z? Really? What's oh, do I not have it? What's the name of this band? The band that does this song. This is Whistler's Mother. It's one of the most famous paintings in the world. Whistler's Mother. And if you want to know who painted it, it was Mr. Whistler. He painted his mother, Whistler's mother. Whistler's mother. It's the Whistler's mother. They might be playing that right now. ZZ Top. Do you like the song by ZZ Top? Yeah. Do you like the band Led Zeppelin? Zeppelin? I guess it's not the same. That's not the same!
You ever heard of Lead Tay-Sex?
Lead Tay-Sex. JZ. This category of Z-Dombies. That's not the same either! What's everyone gonna eat tonight as a snack? You little frickin' worms. What kind of fork is this? Remember to send all of your complaints to gohabs9@askjeeves.com. I have a chocolate almond bar. Well, good for you, Tango. Oh, wait, that's right. We asked what snack. That sounds good. Oh. Carl has a cannoli. I love cannolis.
Carl's Jr. Fuck you. I'm eating.
You know what I don't like about cannolis is when they put the chocolate chips in the filling, because I like the crunchy outside of the cannoli and just the creme. But sometimes you find that they put the chocolate chips in the cannoli, and I don't like that texture of the little chocolate chips in there. I just like the crunchy outside and then the creme on the inside. Pistachios. I ate pistachios as a snack last night, Lynn. Pepper and salt pistachios from Wegmans. They're very spicy. They're like hot. I don't know what the deal is. They're good though. That is an asparagus fork. So I looked it up because I was like, what the hell is an asparagus fork? This is a Go Habs question. And this isn't meant for eating asparagus. It's meant for serving multiple pieces of asparagus. I've gotten every fork question wrong. Now you have to wash more utensils because of that. You're right.
How do you put them on there?
Oh, controversy. Sasquatch moving up.
I agree with Lynn. I feel like they would roll right off.
I feel like they would roll right off too.
That thing's not sharp enough to use asparagus. How long does asparagus cook before you use them?
Forks were developed for serving food and later adapted for eating food. I learned in my research. That makes sense because you're kind of like, you got a pitchfork, you're kind of shoveling, serving stuff, and then eventually it's like, oh, now it's serving food. Felix uses his fingers. You or Felix and your dad both you eat the same way.
Yeah. Oh, a fork fact.
Oh, fork fact! Oh, shit! We don't have anything for fork facts! Oh, man! Fork fact! Select the Rob Zombie song. So there's a place in North Ontario. No. So there's a place in Toronto called Medieval Times where you watch knights joust and shit. They shit. You're in there eating. They just the knights shit. You have to watch them take off the armor and they shit.
They're the people that just were there eating, and it's a continuous cycle.
Yeah. There's that quote from Cable Guy by Janine Garofalo. There were no utensils in the medieval times, hence there are no utensils at medieval times. And then Matthew Broderick was like, but you have Pepsi. Cable Guy. Oh, Matt, Pelican right there. Yeah. They just shit in their armor.
What does a medieval time strike look like?
A what?
Tango said they were on.
They were on strike?
Care said they were on strike last year.
The people at medieval times? I love the movie Cable Guy. Oh, Billy. Wait, is that from? Yeah. Yeah, that one's from Cable. Dracula. That's the second week with a Dracula question because Vlad. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. Here we go. Here we go. These laws are meant to protect consumers in the event that they purchase a defective vehicle. Wait, the poop? The poop in the armor was traditionally cleaned out with a mixture of vinegar, sand, and urine. That's exactly how I clean the poop off of toilets. Mostly with urine, though. I gotta press. I'm so invested in this night talk that I forgot to answer the last question. When Tango's asked, "Who's your dream guy?" she just goes, "A knight." A knight. Street Fighter all-time great game. Oh, it's an all-time great game, not all-time greatest. Definitely all-time great. E Honda right there. They had to mod the game so he's got a little ball sack that hangs down. What happened to the child? What did he lose that made him so upset? A knight in shining shitty armor.
I don't think so, Tim.
That's a good one. When people celebrate getting a refund from their card, do they throw a lemon party? Good Dogs, untouchable right now. But actually, it's only a dog whisker away in the leaderboard. Tight game. Which of the following is not a primary color? Allison believes that I've wrote this question before and with this exact same GIF, so I apologize, but I really don't copy and paste it. There is a tight lead, but eventually someone's gonna get. We're gonna need a deep stretch. Yeah. A deep stretch. What's your favorite kind of canvas? My favorite's a deep stretched canvas. Stretched is a good word. That's one of those words. It's like a funny word. Like I feel like people rely on words like everyone's oh, moist is a funny word. Like that's a funny, But like stretched, that's a funny word. Stretched. Stretch Armstrong. My favorite toy was Stretch Armstrong. Ugh, that GIF again. Very satisfying. You guys all want to get stoned and watch this GIF on loop? She fucks up in the beginning. That's fine. Getting stoned is illegal in my state. Not in mine. Sam, don't get it twisted. I love. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're like, it was more like, this GIF again. This GIF again. Not like, this GIF again. That's green. Green's not a primary color. Green is a secondary color. What? How do you feel? What do you think the Martians would think if they came to this planet and we told them green was a secondary color? Not great. Right? You can see up their eyes. Oh, that's a good. You try to picture a color that you haven't seen before. It would be better if they were in rainbow order, which is Roy G. Biv. Next question. What is the order of the rainbow? In a formal table setting, the fork or forks are placed on which side of the plate? I appreciated that GoHabs wrote wish in there too when he wrote these questions, because I just copied and pasted them. I will say Nick and Tara, when they also wrote celebrity chef questions, they also wrote in wish. I watched last night. We watched what the hell was that called? Top Shovel Chef. What was it called? Next Level Chef. I gotta say, I mean, pretty good. I thought it was entertaining. I didn't really get it at first what was going on, why they were on different levels and stuff, but it seemed pretty good. I downloaded this game where you just make gradients. Wow.
Fun.
Someone on TikTok was on Next Level Chef, and she said Gordon Ramsay smells amazing. I remember on Reddit years ago reading about someone who said they met Bobby Flay and he smelled like cigarettes. That's I mean, granted, it was a post on Reddit, but Bobby Flay stinks of cigarettes. The left side of the plate. He kind of looks like he'd be... I mean, he's a chef. All chefs smoke cigarettes. Or cooks at some point. Yeah, definitely, Matt. Yeah. In the Stephen King book, Christine, or the movie, what kind of car is Christine? See how I italicized the title of the book? But when I refer to the name in the book, I didn't do that. I think that's right. Oh, it might just be coincidence, but I think after eating that BLT, I might be having a heart attack. I bought bacon. We don't hardly ever buy bacon in this house and eat it. And I bought it at Wegmans, just the regular organic, uncured Applewood bacon. And I opened it up and I said to Al, I was like, there's something wrong with it. It was literally all white. It was like fat. There was no meat on it. It was like white strips and they were like large. I was like, well, I'll try to cook it. And Al was like, well, I want to go to the store anyways. She wanted to get stuff for Sundays. I know the trick. So she went. This is all today. And normally I bake the bacon in the oven for 20 minutes at 375. And I did that. I did 10 minutes. And I checked it and I was like, this is looking a little dark. And then by 15 minutes, it stunk up the house. It all burnt because it was all fat. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this bacon? Is this interesting? I'll just stop there. That is a Plymouth Fury. Plymouth Fury, Louis Christine. King versus Fat Christine also appears in It. Really? Sam, you're baking bacon. Yeah, cooking bacon in the oven is the best way to cook bacon. It gets it crisp. It doesn't like the fat kind of drains away from it if you put it on a rack and it gets super crispy. Go ahead. That Seinfeld recap was great. Cover the blood A to Z.
Very nice.
I'm the whiz.
I mean, if an episode like that talking about why Kramer wouldn't you love to watch a show where it's like a guy puts his blood in the radiator of a car that he borrowed from his friend? Like, why would you not want to watch that? And it only takes you 22 minutes. It's hilarious. Everything about Seinfeld's funny. You guys don't like Seinfeld? You're done watching trivia. You're done. No. Sasquatch is real. Climbing the board. How do you guys feel about that? We allow it. A hard rain's gonna fall if you can't name the musician who created the painting below. Next week it's just me, Nick, and Tara. No, I don't think Nick and Tara like Seinfeld. I thought they're anti-Seinfeld. Might just be me, Pelican, Go Habs, and yeah, and Mrs. W and my parents. Have you ever been stabbed? Only 21% of you say yes, you've been stabbed. Oh, yeah, we're losing Tara. Oh, we're losing Nick. All right, I'll do another poll. Do you watch and enjoy Seinfeld? That is Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. He's quite a painter. He's quite remarkable of a painter, actually. Your clue there was a hard rain's gonna fall.
Hard.
It's a hard. It's a hard. A hard rain is gonna fall. Seems like a hot, shockingly high number of people getting stabbed. Sasquatch is real, on fire.
He's on fire!
All right, let me do this poll. Well, I'll ask the question. In Seinfeld, Elaine's boss, Mr. Pitt, begins a trend of eating this candy bar with a knife and fork.
I'm the whiz!
This was a Go Habs question. He did write a Seinfeld question. That's why we had 2 Seinfeld questions tonight. It's a 4 question. It's a 4 question. You should really be able to see how universal the show is by every week we're able to write a question about it for whatever categories we have. Slap bass intensifies. Snickers. He eats the Snickers. And then at one point they're like, I saw someone eating M&M's with a spoon. They might have said Reese's Pieces. No, they said M&M's. Go Habs, still on fire. You could do that with any show. I disagree. That was a good fart, Felix.
Did you hear he grunted first?
Look at this. This is a small little dog whisker. This is a tight lead here. What style of painting is Woman with a Parasol by Monet? Not Manet. Go Habs, you're absolutely right. You could do that with any show. Go Habs says, not well. Winnie the Poodle says he wants all Seinfeld questions. We've done a Seinfeld category, but never all questions. I could write 40 questions on Seinfeld and still have fucking 378,000. That is Impressionism. Impressionism. I don't know what Impressionism is. I look it up and I'm like, oh, okay, that's Impressionism. And then you'll see something else that kind of looks different. And they're like, oh, that's Impressionism. Okay. Well, they're not. I guess it's not impressed upon me what it is. Let's do an anime category. What the fuck am I gonna... that one's too tough to write for me. That one's hard. Yeah, that can be a guest one. I don't know what the fuck. Write about One Finger Man or something like that. I'm not gonna fucking... I don't know that shit. The thing I don't like about anime is how it looks. The art style always looks like someone drew it on and like posted it on the internet, like a deviant art or something like that, or it's like a. It always seems just so like. Most of it seems just like amateur art style. I don't know. Does that make sense? Everything seems like flat looking. I watched Akira. I watched that one. That was like fine. Impressionism. They're making a Lord of the Rings anime. That I couldn't imagine something I want to watch less. The only way I think they would make me want to watch a Lord of the Rings anime less is if James Corden voiced one of the characters. I think that's probably the only way. If they made a Seinfeld anime, I'm sure there's like something on like old Newgrounds or something where there's like a Seinfeld anime. I don't watch anything. Clone Wars? Nah, I'm not watching that. Nah. It's gotta be live action if it's Star Wars for me. Uninterested. A blank tuning fork will have a higher pitch. Is it a shorter or longer one? Let's see all of our tuning fork aficionados out there. What was your problem? You're farting and stuff. You guys want to see him real quick? He's being good. Oh, this is what he does. Here he goes. Inspiring quote gif. Yeah, I like the tuning fork quote. Ugh. You guys want to see what it says? Perhaps the most important question is not whether our lives are tuned well, but what tuning fork we use. What are you doing down there? So the shorter tuning fork makes the frequency higher because it reverberates back and forth quicker. The longer tuning fork, it vibrates with longer waves, so it's a lower tone. Or lower pitch, I should say. Lower frequency. One of the few non-Go-Habs... Yeah, so this is a non-Go-Habs fork question. I wrote this one. If you ever have... if you're ever under the sea and your piano breaks down, you don't want to get a tuning fork. You want to get a tuna fish. Felix is not walking already. He's just kind of crawling fast and standing up and taking little steps. He's taking little steps, but I'm not giving him credit for walking. He's got to do better than that. Oh, Sasquatch takes the lead on the fork question he did not write. That's all I'm saying. Hey, why is he not on fire anymore, though? Sam, I don't get it. Tuna fish. Yeah, tuna fish. Pretty much all of Felix's life has been documented on Friday Night Trivia. FNT. We ought to make like a really like masculine like looking like meathead type like Under Armour type logo, but it's like Friday Night Trivia, and people can wear it, and we all wear tight like shirts. Like it looks like it's a fitness brand, but it's FNT Friday Night Trivia. That's a good idea. Write that down, one of you. We gotta wear tight muscle shirts because we're like bros and stuff, and like, but the sleeves gotta be short so the tribal tattoo can show and stuff. I think that's a good idea. Anyone else?
All right.
That's a lovely noise Felix is making. All right, last question of the night. Let's see. Who will it be? Who will it be? We'll get matching tribal tattoos. I just ripped the sleeves off my shirt. Puzzle. Put these zombie movies in order of when they were released. Yeah, 28 days later. Dawn of the Dead, the original, not the remake starring Ty Burrell. Yeah, that doesn't count. We just gotta move this way.
You are not the fire.
Do your thing. He's got, I don't know what this thing is. No idea what it means. But now he does this thing where he pinches 2 fingers and he goes. It's almost a little frightening, to be honest. What does that mean? Felix. Oh, now this one. Zip it. What's zip it mean?
Zip it good.
He's putting out a match. He's putting out a cigarette on me. World War Z's back again. Look at that, 13-13. That's a split. When was the last time you did a split? Oh,
about 40 minutes ago.
He threw the notes over there that have the actual thing. We don't need the notes for when. This one came out in the 70s. This one came out in the 80s. This one was early 2000s. This was like 2013. You guys are good with that. Oh, like Dr. Evil, like zip it. Oh, I see. Well, let's see who won. No, son. No, he spotted it. Oh, he spotted it. Joe the plumber. Turd boy. Oh, turd boy. It was a tight lead. Who won? Sasquatch's wheel. His wheel. You better paint that little unicorn, my friend.
Goddamn right.
Got it, dude.
Pretty good.
The cat magnet and the unicorn. He answered the other 4 questions that I wrote, so.
Will do, pig.
Oh, Felix. All right, folks. Let's do all of our favorite time of the night, which we will not get angry. Nothing bad will happen. Am I right, Al? I don't need you getting so angry like you do the last couple times we've done the world. Am I right? All right.
Congratulations, Mr. Habs.
Congratulations. Go Abs has the perfect response. Shit. Oh, where do we put that one? I don't even remember. Well, you guys like waiting for us to... Tango makes a great point. The first word has to be...
Over here.
Forks. Oh, there's a Tony Soprano question. I never use any sound drops. Can I get a succulent meat chop or Jimmy Dean sausage? Absolutely. Going for the good ones. Oh, wrong.
Hello, 12-ounce sausage was supposed to feed your brother and me and you 600 pounds of men, at least. You get my point? And the 2 girls, and they put it in that fucking pussy roll of sausage.
What? This one you wanted?
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper. I rule this day. BK.
Although 2 R's.
Have it your way.
Oh, wait.
Eating a meal, a succulent Chinese
Wait, so
meal.
does this mean there's another R in here? If there's a yellow and a green?
Oh,
it does?
Bless you. Ralph? Ralph?
Fur? What does that mean?
So ours is second one.
R's gotta be jur, the rural jur.
Rural jur.
We are.
What in the world?
Prior. Ah.
Right.
Oh wait, are you right? Oh. Oh.
They are.
Man, that'd be great if it was shitty armor.
Arbor? Arbor?
Ardor?
Ardor?
What's an ardor?
Arbor.
Arbor. What's an ardor? Wait. Oh wait, there's too many. Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll. Fuck.
What's ardor?
I don't know what I've never seen what that. I know what an arbor is, but an ardor. Okay, here we go. Poll. Which one? Ardor? Oops. Arbor. I've never even heard of that first word. All right, polls up. We'll give it a minute. Let's just give it a minute.
I don't know ardor.
It should have been armor. I've never heard of the word ardor. 87% say arbor. Ooh, got a couple other. 16 votes, and arbor is 81%. I'm gonna say we're going arbor. Painters are ardors. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going for it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, did I spook him?
You okay?
Woo! Hell yeah, we got it.
I like pizza.
You got it, dude.
Arbor.
Right.
Got him.
So, if you guys want to know a fun fact, my dad does the Wordle now on every day, but he doesn't do the Wordle on Friday nights for trivia. And what he does is because he wants, when he gets the very first, like his first guess is the correct one, he doesn't go in and he won't put in arbor as his first guess today, but he doesn't want to lose his streak, so he gets a wrong answer, and then on the second one he'll put in arbor, so he keeps his streak going on Wordle, but he wants it for the day that he finally guesses it on the first try to be the only one.
He wants to be pure.
He wants to be pure. Isn't that very pure and angelic of him?
That's cute. That's
It's very wholesome. The exact opposite of Zooby-Doo.
You shall not be named.
You shall not be named. You're right. We that was the last time that name will ever come
That's
up
hot.
on trivia.
That's hot.
Yeah. Why does that button not work anymore?
Lizard Man.
There it is.
Lizard
We haven't seen this guy in a while.
man.
This one lags so much.
I like how you keep trying it though.
What was the other one we do? Filmsy or something like that?
Frame.
Frames or something? What's it called? Framesy? Oh. What is the thing called?
I thought it was just frame.
Oh, what was the word I was going to look up? Ardor? What does that mean? They felt the stirring of revolutionary ardor.
At the word.
At the orgy.
Ardor. Ardor. Ardor.
Frames, is it called? Oh, Frame. Alright, here we go. Frederick Douglass Academy, Admit 1. I don't know what this would be. Frederick Douglass Academy. Feels like it would be some sort of...
Otter?
Definitely not The Graduate.
Is it like, Hidden Figures? I've never seen that movie.
Hidden what? Around there. Animal House.
Son.
Is it something like... Not Stand By Me. What's the one of...
rascal.
Oh, Lena?
It's a class action lawsuit against all machines and that they're defective devices.
Selma, someone says? No?
It's a class action lawsuit against all machines and that they're defective devices.
I feel like I've seen this.
Thank you, come again.
It's not like Road Trip or like one of the comedy movies, is it?
Boring.
The hell is this?
Oh, Van Wilder.
Sandwich.
My cat's breath smells like cat
What
food.
would it be?
Boring.
How do you really feel, Felix?
American Pie.
Sandwich.
Yeah, let's skip.
Boring.
How do we skip?
You just said submit.
Boring.
Guess one.
Thank you, come again.
Drumline. Right? Oh no, they're trumpets.
What's a marching band?
Is Drumline, isn't it just about drums?
Yeah, big girls are fun.
Well, it's about the whole band.
Oh! Okay,
There
that's
we
right.
go. It's about the whole band. They play Flight of the Bumblebee.
Alright, one more.
But, you know, more specifically than
Oh fuck, what happened? I just tried to unenhance. What is going on? Why is it doing that? There you go. Did the wrong thing. Well, I don't know what either of those were. This looks like A Quiet Place. Is this Selma? Joe Dirt. Spotlight? Okay. Nothing. It. Is it it?
Oh.
It is it.
Oh.
Man, don't
big
second
girls are
guess
fun.
yourself, man.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
last one.
big girls are fun. Oh, yeah, big girls are fun.
On air. What's the one with we're
Oh, yeah, big girls
Air
are
Force
fun.
One?
I'll have to watch Next
big
Level
girls are
Chef.
fun. Oh, yeah, big girls are fun.
Oh, what's the one?
Oh, yeah, big girls are fun.
Die Hard? Die Hard?
I'm off to watch that. Is that? That's not Die Hard, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, big girls are fun.
How did you know that?
I don't know. There was a plane and then a Christmas scene. Plus, a couple people said it.
Huh. Wow. Okay. Last one. This is Freddy Got Fingered.
Indiana Jones. Yeah, I think up Indiana Scones.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Boom. Oh, Jesus. Da Vinci Code? Really? Nope. Felix. Oh, FD. Master and Master. Nope. Not. Boat Doll 2. Baron von Debbie. Is that really a thing? What is this guy doing? Time Bandits? Is that a real one? Is this? Oh, I know what this is. Right? It's Wait, is it Amadeus or Amistad? I get them confused. It's Amadeus. No. Amistad, not Amadeus. It's not Amadeus. Amadeus, yeah. All right.
No, let's just say hi, and then
All right.
that's all. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. All right, so let's get Nutmeg up here, guys. Where'd he go? We never had another. Here. Give me a little.
Moose would say hello, but he likes to get breaks from Nutmeg.
Okay.
Look at how long he's getting.
Look at that thing. These things are gonna be gone in a couple weeks.
He's disappeared.
Long COVID. Oh. All right, folks. That was so much fun. That was a good time. I'm glad we got that Wordle. Hope you guys all had a good time. Go Habs, big time winner. Gonna get a magnet to put on his refrigerator.
I love her.
Felix, don't hit the stop button.
Could you describe some cheese for me, please?
I love refrigerators.
All right, folks. We'll see you on the flip. Do one of these, Felix.
Be nice.
Be nice.
All right, here we go. It's Friday night, it's trivia night. 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 It's Friday now, it's trivia now. It's Friday now, it's trivia now. It's Friday now, it's Friday night. It's Friday night, it's trivia time. I'm freaking out 'cause it is Friday night. Who wants to do the trivia? I wanna do the trivia. sure that you're here, alright. Because you're gonna wanna be here for that trivia Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so, Tim.